Hey, hello, friends, brothers and sisters and brothers. Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews. Recently, I had a discussion about where your whiskey journey should begin, whether people should review bottles that are older or more commonplace. And here at Blue Pig Reviews, we review everything, everybody's journey, no matter what the spirit, begins somewhere. And, you should try to expose yourself to as many products and tastes as you can so you can discover what you like and you don't miss out on anything. Not everything is going to be great. Some things are going to be awesome. Early in my whiskey journey, at least in my Scotch journey, I used to drink a product called Famous Grousse. Famous Grousse is an affordable Scotch made, most popular Scotch and widest selling Scotch in Scotland. Very affordable, usually in the $20 range. It's a blend. It's a blend that includes some Highland Park whiskey and some Glenrothes whiskey. And occasionally, Famous Grouse would come out with, special blends. They had a bourbon blend, bourbon cask series. I think like a winter cask at one time, and or winter blend. And usually during the holidays, they have what they call the Ruby Cask blend. And I found this bottle at in Monroe at a place called Star Wines. While looking for Famous Grouse, the regular version. And I said, let's give this a try. Not only because it is the one that you normally get around Christmas, and it's a special blend, but recently Johnny Walker Black came out with a Black Ruby bottle that's hard to find. I've heard a few mixed reviews, and I thought about this because this too is a port finished Scotch, but this is a port finished blended Scotch. So let's give it a run. Now, normally I think Famous Grouse runs at about 86 proof. This is 80 proof instead. Let's crack this bad boy open. And screw caps win in my book. And we'll pour a little out, give this a taste and see what this is. And I picked this up for 29 bucks. You can find it for usually Famous Grouse is in that 20 range. You can almost get it like a 175 for like 20 something dollars or just around 30. A handle. All right, let's put that aside. Let's see what they got on here. On the bottle itself, they just tell you it's blended. This Ruby Cask, different view of the Famous Grouse. And they give you a little tasting notes. They tell you that it's finished in port wine casks, no real time. Port prepared casks. In other words, they put port wine in the cask. It doesn't say that they were aged in casks that only held port wine. That could be the case. And that it has fruitcake notes. So feelings on fruitcake are what gonna get you. So on the nose, yeah, you get the heather, Scotch notes, heather, a little spice, sweet. It smells sweet. Maybe that's probably like a cinnamon smell. Let's give it a taste. Okay, sweet. You get some peat and some smoke at the back, but up front it's sweet, slightly spicy. You get that cinnamon note. You can taste the fruitiness of the port wine, and I guess it is like a fruitcake. Because it's both spicy and in the middle and fruity. You get a little breadiness to it. It definitely brings on a thirstiness. It makes the mouth water. Yeah, it's pretty good, and it goes down easy. There's no real burn. This is a darker amber in color, has great legs from the blend, and hey, for 20 some odd bucks, Famous Grouse, you can't go wrong. Good place to start. I would say good place to start with finish scotches, blended scotches, and if you see it, pick it up. If not, try a regular Famous Grouse. Get those same notes. Like I said, this is an easy drinker. It's 80 proof. It stays smooth. Has all the notes that you would expect from a Scotch with a little bit of peat, a little bit of smoke, easy going down, and a bit of spice. So, like always, if it tastes good, then you're drinking good, and it's all good. And Famous Grouse Ruby Cask is all good and 100% Blue Pig review approved.